And welcome everyone to another Reality Skewed Gamers live stream. I am Porg McFadden here for Reality Skewed Gamers, and we are here to bring you a RSG lunch hour. That's right, I am Porg McFadden. Porgs are taking over RSG while Ranger is with internet issues. So while the Ranger's away, the Porgs will play. Whee! Say hi to Porg McFadden, everyone in chat. And that is why I am not allowed to have night stream. That's right. I mean, that is why I'm not allowed to have night stream. So, welcome everyone to another RSG live stream. I hope you guys are having a great day. I am, of course, Finity, not Porg McFadden. Porg McFadden is going to go and sit right here. Actually, he's going to sit right here. There you go. Everyone loves Porg McFadden. So Ranger is with internet issues right now, so I am hosting right now. Hope everyone is having a great Wednesday afternoon. Welcome to the lunch hour, where we are here to entertain you while you guys are hopefully not in the doldrum of your workday. Now, I am joined by two of our regulars. Let's start out with, first off, Mr. Grim the Mechanic.
Good afternoon.
And Mr. Xylo Takedown.
Howdy, howdy. Oh, no. Happy hump day.
Happy hump day! Hump day! Grim. Guess what day it is? Grim. Guess what day it is? It's hump day! So welcome, everyone. We are here to have some fun here during the lunch hour, and there is a lot going on currently in Galaxy of Heroes, and so we will talk about that more on tonight's Wednesday night stream, so don't forget to tune in tonight at 8 p.m. But instead, we're going to have some fun today, going to do a little bit of different stuff. Let's talk a little bit about, you know, what's the biggest thing right now in the game? I mean, did you guys, I'm sure you guys all saw
artwork.
it. It's all on
The Hyperdrive bundle?
No. Mace Windu's Endurance Battle is back. And I hope that you guys are getting...
artwork, man. We all know it's the artwork.
Oh my god. Mace Windu's Endurance is back.
Mm-hmm. Oh my
god.
So make sure that you guys are getting your... No, I'm joking. So there's two big things that they released. One is the Hyperdrive bundle, and then the other thing is the Journey Guide. So we can take a look at the Hyperdrive bundle. And so it is a $100 pack. It basically upgrades up to 65 characters, upgrades up to 16 ships, gear, activity, access. And I'm trying to find, I don't know if you guys read this. I was trying to figure this out. It doesn't clearly state this anywhere that I can find. Is it a random 65 characters that get upgraded? Or do you get to pick?
What about like Shark Shop currency conversion, right? Like, what if you already have all these?
Oh, you get nothing. That they already said.
You get.
They already said you get nothing.
That's terrible.
I mean, this is designed for newer players, and so it makes sense because the value is actually there. For $100 for a newer player, it's all there, right? But I'm trying to see how many characters they have listed here.
Characters.
Okay, so is it the ones that are listed here? Let's see.
There's some pretty valuable stuff on there too. Notably,
it's probably the ones listed here.
A lot of the ships too, especially, right? I mean, and you got some newer ones on there, including like the Vulture Droid, and then to mention the characters. I mean, a lot of stuff that stands out on there is like the Night Sisters, the clones. The clones are pretty hectic to farm out of the guild store, right?
They give you Fallen Bastila, Jedi Knight Anakin. So there are some good characters in here. So for a newer player, I don't think this is a bad bundle to get for somebody that is just starting and willing to invest $100. Now, here is the thing, right? So this is not designed for veteran players. This is not designed for even mid-game players. It is 100% for newer players, right? Here is the best part of buying the Hyperdrive bundle. And I think a lot of people caught on to this and maybe it didn't click immediately, but once you think about it, it'll make a lot of sense. You get put into Arena when you hit level, I think it's 28, right?
I think so.
If you hit that level and then you buy a Hyperdrive bundle, you're going to be level 80 characters against people that are level like 28 free to play. You are going to dominate your roster, like your shard arena, for the longest time, based on however many people buy the Hyperdrive bundle. Yeah.
Yeah, very sure.
Yep.
So this is actually a great value for a newer player. Now, just the fact that it's level 80, some people are looking at it, why not 85? This is a fairly common practice amongst most of the games, where it's not necessarily giving you the maximum, but it gives you one tier below, which is the latest maximum. And so level 80 instead of level 85 makes a lot of sense. And I think this is all fairly reasonable. And I'll make it bigger here so you guys can see it. But it's a fairly reasonable pack here for a newer player if they're willing to spend. Now, if you're not a free-to-play, if you're a free-to-play and not a pay-to-play, or even a mild spender that can spend $100, you're going to face some difficulties when you're first starting out the game, because you're not going to be able to get to the top of your arena if you have anyone that spends, because you're just going to be behind in levels. So it is interesting, the dynamic that's going to be formed with the newer players. They have no way, it's going to be impossible for them to just separate out the people that buy the Hyperdrive bundles with only other Hyperdrive bundle buyers, right? Because what you get assigned as soon as you hit level 28, you could not buy the Hyperdrive bundle until later and then just get all of your stuff, right? And you're already assigned at that point. So it's a really good deal for anyone that's really gonna deciding that they're engaging in the game. Grim, what do you think overall of the Hyperdrive bundle?
I think for new players, it's actually a really good buy for new players. I mean, to get all those characters at 5-star and the bunch of gear, I mean, that's going to cut out a lot of grind time.
Yeah.
You know,
I will say,
I normally don't like saying stuff that CG does is a good buy, but this one actually is for a change. Yeah. I mean, I'm honestly surprised it's not more expensive.
Well, it's a one-time purchase to get a newer player engaged, right? So it makes sense that they're trying to. I'm gonna give a really bad example, so I apologize. But it's like the person that gives like your first like hit of cocaine for free, and then they know you're gonna be addicted, right? And then you keep on coming back. Is that kind of a mentality?
Now,
where they're literally just trying to tempt you a little bit.
Gamers does not support drug use because drugs are bad, okay?
Yeah. But you know exactly what I'm talking about, where they give you like the first hit at a cheap price. Yeah, I know heroin too. It doesn't really matter. Anything, heroin, cocaine, whatever it is, you get that first hit for free, and then afterwards it's like you're stuck, right? You're addicted. And everybody in chat knows damn well that you are addicted to this game. Don't even pretend. I'm not even pretending. We are addicted to this game. And so that's effectively what they're doing. It's that same mentality.
You can't prove it.
Are you still playing the game, Grim?
No, I normally shake like this when I haven't played Suga.
So,
and aside the fact too that like it's incentivizing like bad spending habits, right? Like $100 is a sturdy price even around the holiday season for a pack. And I mean, this is a huge pack, but like you're gonna miss out on the Zetas, right? Like you're only getting the 10 Zeta mats, so it's not even a full Zeta. And then mods too. You're gonna get all these characters, but have no mods for them, right?
Yeah, so, but I don't think that's a problem, really, is it?
Right. No. I mean, because long term, you'll get both those things for sure.
Yeah.
And with this pack, it'll lead into, like you mentioned, not just fast arena climbing and shard payouts, but fleet as well. You'll get into fleet pretty steadily, and then you'll start acquiring Zetas pretty steadily. So it incentivizes players to kind of skip farming the important stuff out of the fleet store right away. And then they can kind of dig into some Zetas early on, and then kind of bounce back and forth between farming ships. So I mean, it's always a long-term grind with this game. But again, I think they could have did a little bit better with $100 value, right?
I don't know. This is about like a $300, $350 value with everything that they're giving, depending how you convert some of these that don't have it. I think $100 is really good for this.
Well, I agree. I totally agree for like the value, but again, like you said, for newer players, it doesn't really have a cause and effect on mid game or up, right? So it doesn't.
But that's not their intent.
Like even like a player though. I can see that. I'm just saying like they could have put out more valuable packs for monetizing Zetas for the first time, even, right? Like find a way to, spend, if you're going to put Zetas out there for a pay to play aspect, in that sense.
Yeah.
Well,
good.
Real quick, Finn, are there pillar characters in this? I didn't really get a chance to look through all of them.
There are.
I mean,
there are
if it allows
Phoenix,
you to go into that journey right away, into the journey guide right away.
You can. You have so the first line is Phoenix, right? So there is KOTOR. Your Thrawn.
So you can get a 5-star Thrawn.
Mm-hmm. Right then you have veteran Han and Chewie, right?
Yep. Right,
so you can start your way towards Jedi Training Ray there.
How about CLS?
First Order in there too. First Order for BB-8.
Yep.
And then you got
so you have all the First Order here. You got Bounty Hunters, right? So you can work towards your Chewie.
That's even a bigger boost to get 5-star legendary journey
and the Bounty
Hunters right off.
You get the Bounty Hunter ships too. You get the Bounty Hunter ships, so you can get the Falcon with that right away, right?
Yeah, so I mean, all of this is working out. I mean, this works out really well, I think. And the fact that you get all of your Night Sisters kind of together too allows you to then, your Talzin's already at 5-star, right? So once you get your Talzin up to 7 stars, you get Zeta Mats, right? Yeah, so they don't give you everything, but they give you a solid amount.
Now with the journey guide.
Mm-hmm.
Are the Ewoks in there too? You said?
No, Ewoks are not.
No Ewoks. Okay.
No Ewoks.
Well, still, I mean, they're pretty accessible throughout the whole game.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Especially like if you're getting all this stuff, it's incentivizing you to farm everything else around it, right?
Yep.
So the Ewoks, again, pretty accessible, understandable.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of packs for the Ewoks too, right?
Yeah. So I mean, this is a really good pack for a newer player, and if they're trying to get newer players really into this game, right? This is actually really good when you're looking at, like, what can we get in order to get newer players engaged? And for $100, this is awesome.
Very fair, right?
Yeah, it is. This is awesome for anyone that is like just starting the game, just getting into Arena, because you're going to dominate Arena right at the beginning. So I would say probably just in the level of maybe around 30 to 35 would probably be the maximum, where you get like the full effect. Afterwards, it depends on what you farmed, because you can still gain a huge effect even after 35, but you may end up overlapping some of these characters and already have them at 5 stars, so you may not get the benefit, or you might already be able to
especially if you get CLS and Thrawn right off the bat with this pack. Two of the better characters in the game.
Yep.
Well, this stirs up more questions for me now too. So, like, if you buy the pack when you're not level 80, are the characters and ships level 80?
Yeah, everything comes at level 80.
Wow. Okay. So this basically gives you instant access to like top 500 instantly at both your shards.
Probably even higher, because you're gonna be, if you're just getting in. Yeah. If you're just getting in there and you're heading in with level 80s and other people are heading in with like level 50, yeah, you're kind of set.
10,000 to like 500 in a day.
Yeah.
And plus all the energy boost that you get from the beginning of the hyper bundle, you'll get like another 10, 15 levels from that probably.
Yeah, so I mean, you can pretty much get your
CLS isn't 5-star.
Yes, CLS is a 7-star unlock, but I mean, you still get a 5-star Thrawn, right? You can start working your way potentially to a Chewie, right? So let's take a look at that, because one of the things that's changed now is the journey guide, right? And the journey guide has now been introduced, and we've been used to waiting for things to be released, but now we can see that they have all the events listed here in the journey guide. And you can now follow the progress of all of these. Now, not everything is available, but here you can at least see what exactly is needed for everything. So let's take, for example, Malik, right? You'll go into Malik. It'll show you stuff about his characters. It'll show you his synergies, which is everything that we see on the posts that they make, right?
If you're ready or not for it, which is awesome.
Or if the event's available. Yeah.
Yep. And then you can go to activity and see whether or not it's available. So not everything here is immediately available. Malik is still not available. General Anakin Skywalker is not available. So not everything is immediately available, but you can see where you are in your progress, right? And it kind of shows you what you need and what you're looking for, and it's telling me I'm ready effectively, and these two characters are super ready, and I already got Malik. So it's just kind of it's based on an estimate, right? So
there's also the guild characters too, as well, right? The TB characters.
Yep. So we'll look at that here in a second, and then you can see the prereqs, and it shows you kind of what you're trying to get in order to do that. And similar to what Xylo was talking about, you can also see Kiadi Mundi and Wat Tambor. So for example, if you go to the Wat Tambor, you'll see his strengths and everything. Then you can go to the activities, and you can see whether or not you're ready for it. And it shows you, like, my geos are here. I've been able to beat the event and get some watch shards. I do want to work on the gear a little bit more, but it kind of gives me an idea about what I need. And you can see the recommendation ones are in the lighter ones, and the brighter ones are the ones that are required. We can go ahead and look at Kiadi Mundi and how much I'm going to fail over there. So here we go. Let's look at the activity. Right, just fail. Just fail. I'm not getting the 7-star. I have the 7 stars. Yay. I have the 7 stars. My relic isn't there. And it legitimately says relic tier 7 is the required, or the recommended, right? The required are up top here, 22,000 GP. I don't really have that. Ability 8. This, yeah. So there you go. So you can see all of that. Hideous asking, why is my Brood Alpha not relic? Because I don't relic a lot of characters, because I manipulate the GP for GAC and get myself easier matchups. The more you relic, the harder your matchups. Not cheating. I'm using what they said. They said their top 80 GP is what determines your matchup. So why the hell would I want to raise my top 80 GP if I'm not always going to get a one-time clear? I'm better off working on stuff below the top 80 GP. I mean, it's just kind of the way it is. I mean, I can relic stuff if I need to, but it's just a matter of yeah, why bother? I like having the fun matchups. Do you remember when I did my GAC and Grande complaining about how all of his matchups were hard and I had fun matchups? Grande basically whined that he wailed out too hard the entire time. Like every single, like, I would never be able to face that. Oh, that would never work on mine. Well, yeah, Grande, you friggin' wailed out and relicked up everything. That's your own goddamn fault. So this is why I say play the game how you want and have fun. This game has a lot of opportunities to just have fun and play the way that you want, and you can still enjoy everything about it. So I'm having a lot of fun with just working on my other characters. And I'll show you guys my roster because I want to have fun with you guys today. We don't have a roster review scheduled, but I have a fun idea that you guys can help me with. So just looking at the journey guide, the journey guide is really, really cool here, I think. And you can find all of this stuff. It's Shadow Val. I have a ton of fun losing every GAC. Told you, this is what happens. Whaling is nice, but just going your own pace, free to play, working on characters that you want is a lot more fun. I'm telling you guys. So there you guys go. This is all the stuff with the journey guide, and we'll talk about it a little bit more tonight. And you see the 2 new ones, by the way. So if you go to Rey, you see one of the required characters for her. That's Jedi Training Rey, right? So you are going to need Jedi Training Rey for this upcoming event. And when you look at Kylo, you are going to need Kylo Ren unmasked. There's still plenty of things here in question. What I do notice is that there are 15 things listed here, right? So if we take what we saw with General Skywalker as a question, or as a template, right? Chances are there's going to be 10 characters and 5 ships, potentially. Resistance ships and First Order ships, right? And if we look at, I'll go to mine here in a second. Let's go to Resistance ships. I don't even think we have enough, do we? No, we only have 3. So there's probably going to be 3 ships, 1 capital ship, and maybe even like the Han's Falcon or something like that. Or like a Lando or something like that, right? So Resistance, I would guess these 3 ships might be needed. If we look at First Order, there's 4. So there might be a new capital ship of First Order or some other First Order one. So I'm guessing there's going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of 4 or 5 ships that are going to be required, including capital ships. We'll have to see what they do. But
yeah, we'll have to see what's in episode 9 because that's what these 2 characters are from anyway.
Exactly.
So we'll have to see then.
Yep. So that's what it is, and yeah, there might be Resistance bombers. Who knows? There's all kinds of options here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get Nightbot up here, and we can take some questions. But I wanted to do something fun with you guys. One thing I like to do with my GAC is honestly just have fun. With my GAC. I like having fun on defense, fun on offense, all that kind of stuff. I am not a big fan of 3v3. I'll just flat out say it. I hate 3v3. I don't think it's a legitimate game mode. It's not what this game was based on. I don't think it's any fun. So, what I want to do is actually find a way to make it useful for you guys. So what I am thinking of doing today, with your guys' help, is basically 3v3ing my entire roster. So we can create, I have one here where I 3v3'd a lot of my teams, but I feel like it needs an upgrade. So what I wanted to do is make a new tab for GAC 3v3, and you guys can help me figure out my 3v3 teams. And we can just try to assemble some of these, and Xylo and Grim, whatever you guys think as well. We'll try and put together a bunch of 3v3 teams that we can test out, and we can figure out whether or not we want to put them on offense or defense and all of that stuff. So we'll have some fun trying to keep these together. And then when GAC comes, I'll use those teams on defense, and we can see how it works on offense and defense. Sound like a plan?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
All right. So what do you think should be? Oh, we have one from Nick Merck. The first team is Akbar, Leia, and Ezra. Interesting. Okay,
So
what are your
really-
thoughts on that team?
It's really attack sturdy, and I mean it's a good offensive team to like just run and gun right away. A
Okay.
lot of assisting, a lot of double taps and triple taps, right?
Okay, so we'll set that up. Akbar, Leia, and Ezra. And then we have
And then
from
on
Rooster.
offense again. Mhm.
Yeah, it's probably going to be an offense. And then we have Dooku, Nest, and Watt. Ooh. That's kind of an interesting
What
team
did
there.
you say?
I don't know. I mean, it's interesting, but I think you can use Nest somewhere else, or maybe use her for offense, because you know what I mean, or solo mechanic, or you know what I mean, like you could, use like a different separatist comp, right? Because some of these separatists are, it's already very limited amount of separatist characters, right? So I like Dooku and Watt on the same team, but not with Nest.
Really? I kind of like Nest because she won't stealth, and you're going to be forced to attack her, and she's just
Yeah.
going to wreck.
Well, then also
I
you gotta
tried
think-
I tried Dooku lead, Watt and Nest. Yeah, that would be a mean team to face either in offense or defense.
Well, also think about it this way too, right? Like, so Dooku's kind of squishy, and then with Watt being the non-combatant character, if Watt dies or if Dooku dies, then it's just Nest and Watt. So, Nest. There's a lot more Nest counters too nowadays, right? So I mean, like,
In
once
3v3
Nest
is
and Dooku
harder,
down-
though.
Yeah, true. That is true. No, I mean, I agree. It's an interesting team. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, we'll
defensive
test it
team,
out.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can always
'Cause
we
you
can always move things around and test it out here.
Well,
So
the idea, I see the idea too. is-
Waffle Dolphin. Replace
Dooku's-
Nest with Malik.
Oh gosh, it's annoying. I've done it a couple times too. It's nasty. So like Dooku's gonna keep stealthing himself and Watt, and then he's just gonna stun lock everybody, and Nest has her stun too. So
yeah,
that'd be annoying. You're forced to go after Nest right away. So if they can't kill Nest right away, then yeah, it's gonna be annoying.
I do not have a Zeta Shock T yet. I'm working on Shock T, but I don't
Hmm.
have her quite yet.
I think
Let's-
start looking at the top, like obviously like Darth Revan, Malik, and Basila for defense, right?
okay, we can do
I
that.
mean, unless you want to use it for offense, and
I don't
you
care.
use-
I hate 3v3. I don't consider it legitimate, so we can do whatever the hell. I don't
True.
give a crap.
If you want to, yeah, I mean, it just depends on, if you want to sturdier offense or defense, and then, you could split. You can do Darth Revan, Basila, and HK on a team, and then a Malik solo, right? So
Okay, we
There's
have
those two
Kylo,
options.
Crew, and Fox.
yeah,
team.
that's a good one.
Standard
Mhm.
first order team. I can deal with that.
Hmm.
GBA, Spy, and Sunfac. I'm surprised you're saying Sunfac, Nick Merck. I would have gone Geo Soldier.
Yeah, I would have went with like Soldier
Well,
Spy.
Because Soldier will just constantly counterattack, or not counterattack, but assist, right? And he will be able to turn meter gain quite a bit with that
Yeah.
team.
Yeah,
Like
but
Soldier and
also
Spy in there.
Sunfac has his dispels on all the assists they're called.
Yeah,
Right,
but GBA has a dispel
Dispel.
too.
Yeah. So I mean, like GBA already summons the tank, and then you have the 2 damage dealers for the team on.
I'm
the
willing to do
offensive
it, but I'm
end.
just saying, I'm surprised he says Sunfac.
I mean, and then you can use Sunfac in another team as a tank too, right?
Yeah, if you wanted to do the like a Poggle lead with Sunfac and something. Okay, but we'll go with Sunfac. I'm okay with that.
Or even again with you can use, since Sunfac has the blind mechanic, you could use the Dooku Sunfac Watt, but
Well, we've used Dooku now, so no more Dooku.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Grievous B1 and B2. Okay, I'm willing to do that. Let's see. We go to droids. All right, so we have Grievous, B2, and B1. There we go. Okay. Let's see, we have Nebbit, Jawa Engineer, and Scavenger. Okay. That'll be an interesting 3v3 Geo elimination team. Okay, so let's see. Nebbit. I think this is Nebbit, right? No, this is Dashka. Where's Nebbit? Nebbit? No. Where's Nebbit? This one. There we go. Nebbit, Engineer, and Scavenger. There we go. They all look the same. All Jawas look the same, and yes, I'm being a little racist on that. I can't help it. They all do look the same. They're all the same. Give them an
How
egg.
about Hux, Kylo, and Kylo?
Hey, I don't have Hux. Hush you. I will tomorrow. I'll take him up to level 85 and whatever the gear is, but
that's one you could put in there as a test for when you get them.
But we already have the Kylos with the Executioner.
Oh, where's the fun in that?
Okay, so let's see. 5s, Echo. Okay, so we can do that. Let's go to Clone Troopers. Okay, so we want Rex, Echo, and 5s, right? So Rex, Echo, and then we'll put in these and do 5s and then eliminate these so we have 5s in the 5th spot. Does it actually show up that way? Hold on, I'm just kind of curious. It moves him back. I tried to put him in the 5th spot. We're gonna do it again just to see. And we're just gonna hope that it stays. But there you go. Idiots. I'm not ignoring your Shadow Val, but we have Watt already on the Dooku team. So if Watt's already on the Dooku team, I can't put Watt with the Lando team. And yeah. In 3v3, I mean, if GBA is not able to call Brute, then the game mode is stupid. I mean, seriously, if he's not able to do it, then it's just awful. Dooku's in that same team. Dooku's in the team with Watt. Just saying. We can't do it. Dooku's in another team. John Moran said GK, Anakin, and Snips. Okay, I'm good with that. Then what are we gonna do with Padme though?
Yeah, I like Padme, GK, and Anakin better, because then you can use Ahsoka with the clones or in another Jedi team.
I'm not changing it up. They got here first, Shadow Val. First come, first serve, and setting up. We'll change it up too between things. We'll see how the 3v3s work out, and then we'll modify it. Yeah, are you sure you want to do this, Johnny, instead of adding Padme?
Yeah, like Padme, GK, Anakin.
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm thinking too. But it's up to Johnny. He suggested this team, so it's up to Johnny.
Yeah, true.
All right, let's see what other teams.
We could do like Jedi Knight Revan, Bastila, Grandmaster Yoda. Or you can split Jedi Knight Revan with somebody else.
So let me keep this team here.
Bastila lead, Grandmaster Yoda, and Jolie.
Oh, we have some fun suggestions now. Okay, so first we have from Bounty Hunters. Hold on, what was your suggestion just now, Xylo?
Either Bastila lead or Jedi Knight Revan lead, and then you can either go. I was thinking Bastila, Bastila, Grandmaster Yoda, and Jolie. Those three pretty solid for
Bastila, Grandmaster Yoda, and Jolie.
Yeah. And then you can do something else with Jedi Knight Revan, Ahsoka, and then a third.
You don't want to keep Jolie with Jedi Knight Revan?
Well, it depends if you want to take, Bastila out or take Grandmaster Yoda out, right? Because I mean, Bastila is more solid for the Grievous counters, right? And you know there's going to be Grievous teams on defense.
Awful stings. Awful. Seriously.
Then you can use like your Jedi Knight Revan,
Okay.
Ahsoka, and then a third Jedi for.
I'll save the Jedi for now because we're not getting a lot of Jedi use, so we'll figure out exactly how you want to do it, Xylo.
Right.
We are getting. Well, yeah. Let's see. We are getting a suggestion for Bosk, Django, and Boba. I think that's pretty solid, right? Standard bounty hunter.
Yeah, and so on.
Bosk, Boba, Django. There we go.
Definitely like the best 3, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we'll get those 3 here. Unless you want Django lead, by the way, because we can do Django lead. Then we have
better for 3v3. It's more survivable, right?
Mm-hmm. Then we have
Django's is cool, but it's not going to trigger the contract that quick.
Padme, Barriss, and Jedi Consular. Relic 4 Jedi Consular for the win. This team is awesome right there. Just saying.
That is possible because then we could go back to Anakin, Ahsoka, and
GK. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then there's still other
Padme
Jedi
will never die.
Yeah, you still have like 2 more Jedi teams on offense. God.
Oh my god.
Padme
Yay, Relic 4.
Kicking everybody with courage and everything.
Mm-hmm. All right, and then we have the Resistance team of Finn, Poe, and Haldo. Fine. Finn, or Rose and Haldo.
Yeah.
There we go. I need to work on my Haldo. I'll try and gear her up a little bit more. Okay. Ronan, we've used Ezra and Zaris already. And /Fan Rose is telling me to use Cam. God damn it, I don't have Cam. What the hell? How the hell am I supposed to have Kiadi Mundi when the only light side GOTB battle's already broken? And nobody has shards. Seriously.
We're gonna get him for a while.
Oh my god. Suggesting
for what we saw that massacre.
Suggesting Cam, really?
Well, you saw the minimum recommended is Relic 7.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
So yeah, I get a feeling even with Relic 7 clones, you're gonna get your ass handed to you.
Yeah.
Relic 10 inbound.
Before you even get a turn.
I'll have to work on my Zam a little bit for that one, Shadow, but I put that as a team.
Zam's really fast. She's fun.
Felipe Minakuchi says, question, anyone know about this GP bug? Any news? I don't think it's a bug. I think it's part of their process to increase GP. I think they recalculated some of it. Everyone's GP went up somewhere.
The process.
I'm pretty sure it went up intentional.
The process.
Yeah, Django could go on the other teams, but this is what happens. People make the suggestions. /Fan Rose saying Rex, Visas, and Gamorrean Guard.
To be honest, I think Django should be on a separatist team, dude, so he gets his bounty off right away.
That'd be good for 3v3.
/Fan Rose,
put him on the Dooku team, dude. Ooh,
Newt, Django, and Watt.
Dooku's already on the team.
Dooku, Watt, and Django, man, that would be brutal.
Newt, Django, Watt.
Yeah, that would work.
Well, they're already all on teams, so
and they'd be stupid fast.
Oh, dude, you want to do something stupid? You do Dooku lead, Django, and Brood Alpha.
Ooh.
But they're already on teams. Ouch. Why are you suggesting people that are already on teams?
Team is better than the teams you already set.
That's up to the people that are voting on it. These are the suggestions people make.
Do you have Vader on the team?
Do I have Vader on the team? No, not right now.
Shadowville, what's up, bro?
What's going on, man?
No, I don't have Vader on a team right now.
Do a dot
We're
team.
theory crafting, Finn. We're theory crafting.
Yeah, I know you're theory crafting, but you're theory crafting with characters that are already on teams. Theory craft with the characters that are not on teams.
Okay, Vader, Gamguard, and either Shaman or Wampa.
Probably Wampa would be better. So let me see.
Shaman.
Well, because I don't have Shaman
gear. Canderous and Wampa.
Vader.
Yeah.
See, what is my Gamorrean Guard at?
Wampa.
I haven't taken my Gamorrean Guard too high. Let's see. Where's my Gamu? Gamu is... Oh, he's low. I can work on him.
Ooh. What about Tusken Shaman?
Tuskens are just as low.
Tusken Law, bro.
By the way, just for you, /Fan Rhodes, because I know why you're suggesting it. I am the man Who will fight for your honor? I'll be the hero you're dreaming of. Okay, I'm done now. Okay, and then, yeah. Like a knight in shining armor from a long time ago.
I guess it could be worse. You could be singing Leia's mom.
Oh, yeah.
Leia, can I come over after school? After
too tacky.
We can hang out down to the planet Naboo. Like that, Grim?
Next team, Finn.
It was already better.
Yay! Leia's mom has got it going on. She's all I've want, and I waited for so long. Urs brings so much enjoyment to people. If you guys haven't checked out Urs, make sure you check it. Okay. Yeah, my shaman is not ready. So you pick, Shadow, Wampa or Tusken Shaman?
Put Wampa.
Okay.
You keep the Tuskens together.
Okay. So let me put on Wampa here. Okay, so we have Vader, Gamguard, and Wampa. Okay. And then you want the Tuskens together? We can do the Tuskens together. Okay, let's go to Tuskens, and we'll put the Tuskens. We need there we go. And lead. Okay. Let me go through chat and see what other suggestions they have. Yeah, I know we could have gone Canderous, but Shadow said to go with Wampa, so there you guys go.
No, save Canderous for Old Republic.
Felipe saying, refresh your ship's arena and look the GP of the higher position. I'm not sure. Let me ship's arena. I'm not sure what the bug is, but let me see. Okay, so go to ship arena. What am I looking at? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at, Felipe. I'll look, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be looking at here. Refresh the position. Okay. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing that. It's calculating it from something else. I see what you're saying. Yeah, I have no idea. If you guys aren't aware, hold on. Let me see if you guys can see it. I'll move my camera up a little bit here. Look just below my camera at the GP of the top one. It's the same person, but every time I refresh, the GP changes. I have no idea what's going on there.
Thank you, Gino.
Yeah, no clue. All right. Let's see. Let's see what other teams do we have suggested here. Scrolling through. Hera, Kanan, and Sabine. Okay. We can do that one. It's going to be a low-level team, but we can still... The whole point is to try and see how we would be able to, like, group off some of these, right? And figure out how we're going to use it. Kanan and Sabine. I don't use the Phoenix, but there's the team. Let's see. What else do we have here? Frodo, Sam, and Gandalf. Yeah, that's not happening. Kira, Mission, and Zalbar. Okay. That should be a good team. So we can do... That should be in Scoundrels. We have Kira, Mission, and Zalbar. Oh, Rooster said Stormtrooper Han, Mission, Zalbar. Well, okay, Rooster, you changed it. You pick Stormtrooper Han or Mission Zalbar or Kira. I'm okay with either. You pick because it was your own suggestion that you were changing. Okay. Wait, you want Karth? That's different than what you said. Okay, so you want Karth, Mission, and Zalbar? No, Ronan, they haven't really said when 3v3 is coming. We're all assuming that it's coming this next GAC, but it's not official. So we're all kind of waiting for it, but we need to get it anyway, so May as well. Okay, I'll put Karth here. Where are you, Karth? Am I just missing him? He's not a scoundrel. Is he just Old Republic? Yeah, he's just Old Republic. There you go. Okay, there you go. Karth mission Zalbar. Stormtrooper Han, L3, Vandor, Chewie. We can do that. What other suggestions do you have, Shadow? All right, let's see.
Did you have Clone War, Chewie?
Nah, not really geared. No.
I was gonna say clone and then the 2 vets if you haven't used them yet.
Let's see. Scoundrels. So Clone Wars Chewie is, yeah, he's not very high gear. There you go. I'll still put him in there. We'll make the team out of it.
Well, who else do you have available on your scoundrels? You can do Kira lead.
Yeah, I do have Kira. I have a lot of scoundrels here. I'll bring up the scoundrels here in another team.
So you can do Kira and then young Han, young Lando.
Young Han really isn't geared up. Young Lando is. Yeah, young Lando at gear 11. Young Han is not. I still have Newt. I'm assuming we're going to go CLS, Han, and Chewie, right?
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a standard one. So we'll do CLS, Han, and Chewie. Put that one off to the side here. Malik lead with Malik and Malik. We already used Vader, Mission, and Zalbar Angel. And Buzza, I probably would also. I would probably separate them, but the suggestion was Bosk, Django, and Boba.
So your first team, I would have used R2 instead of Ezra under Akbar.
I mean, I would have made all my teams different. A lot of these teams I would have made different, but I don't disagree. The first team really wouldn't have a lot of offense, though. That's the problem with R2.
But yeah, you did Shock T and then, or you can do Cody lead with Sarge and Arc.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of what's left. Cody, all it's all low level, but that's what's left. Then we have HK 88 and 86, and then JTR, BB8, and R2. I think we can do those. So HK.
You can also do Lobot lead.
Lobot's in disguise.
Because he's what synergizes with droids.
Yeah, he does. We can put him with whatever. I mean,
and you can also do Maul, Savage, and
Sith Assassin.
Sidious. I would do Sidious.
My Sidious isn't good though. All right, let's go to Resistance, and then we can do Jedi Training Ray, BB-8, R2. Okay, let's see. Let's see, what other suggestions do we have? Akbar, Leia, 3PO. Yeah, but Akbar and Leia are already done. The saying, yeah, they're already done. Classic Beauty and the Beast with a healer or tank, but Gamorrean Guard is now on the Vader team, so it's gone. Oh, I don't care if they're good or not. I'm just saying.
How's your Fulcrum?
Fulcrum is gear 10. Maybe I got her to gear 11. Hold on, let me see. My Fulcrum is... Did I get her to gear 11? No, she's still gear 10. Who else do I have relicked but not on a team? Let's see. We have Grandmaster Yoda, currently not on a team. I think that's the only other relic that I have that's not on a team right now. Yep, that's the only other relic that I have not on a team. I do not have a Zeta on Phasma. Loba, T3, and Chopper. Okay. My Lobot also isn't that good, but that's okay. Chopper and... Go to droids, and then go to T3. There we go. Revan and 2 Yodas. I am okay with that. And then we can go to the no, because if we do Revan and 2 Yodas, that eats up the Bastila team that Xylo was talking about.
Well, then you could do Bastila, Jolie, and Juhani.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
That works. Because
Okay.
then you got a good solid offense.
You could do Revan, Eth Koth, and Fit Kisto.
You could put the Bastila team on defense because then Juhani's just gonna taunt all the time, and then you can keep reviving with Jolie. And then Bastila's gonna keep buffing either Jolie or Juhani.
Okay, there we go. Why not Malik and 2 Yodas?
Or just Malik by himself.
Yeah, I know. But Malik's on the Darth Revan team right now. We can always change that when we attack, but...
Well, overall, I mean, like, the powerhouse one would be, like, both the Yodas and Bastila, right? Because, like, Bastila's buffs and the lead in general, but at the same time, like, with Mark and then a Relic Yoda, like, that Relic Yoda is just gonna go right through whatever it marks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and then plus Master's Training does give some offensive buffs too as well. So.
All right. And we got Newt and a couple of leftover Separatists. Let's go to Separatists.
What Separatists are left?
Droidica and Geo Soldier or Magna Guard.
Oh, you could do Newt, Magna Guard, Droidica. That's an annoying one, and Droidica could just chew up whatever.
Okay. Done. You're saying Zetas, but I'm not putting Zetas on any... I'm sure Zeta Old Ben, Zeta Kanan, and Zeta Jolie is an annoying team because of the dodge and then the constant taunting and Jolie rezzing, but...
And then the heal, yeah, true.
How do you want to split up the Night Sisters?
That's always a sturdy one. On defense, you go Asajj lead with Talzin, Asajj lead with Daka and Zombie. Those 3 right there keep resin.
Or one that I like using when we do the 3v3s is Asajj lead with Acolyte and Zombie.
And then save Daka for Talzin?
Yeah. Yeah, and then you do Talzin lead with Daka and like Spirit if you have a decent Spirit.
Yeah, I have Spirit, I have Talia. The only one I don't have a Gear 11 is Initiate, so...
It's
okay, so Asajj, Zombie, and Acolyte. Okay.
And then you got Spear with Talzin and Daka, both 3 revives on the same team. Plague's annoying.
Yeah, Dooku with Asajj and Night Sister Zombie does really well as well.
Yeah, you could put both of them on defense.
Okay, so we have Talzin, Daka, Spirit. Okay. And let's see. So let's take a quick look at some of the teams. And some of them we may or may not use, but we'll take a look. So we have Akbar, Leia, Ezra. We have Dooku, Wat, Nest. Darth Revan, Malik, Fallen Bastila. Crew, Kylo, Fox. Geobrood Alpha, Spy, and Sunfac. Grievous, B2, B1. Nebbit, Engineer, and Scavenger. Rex, Echo 5s. Kenobi, Anakin, Ahsoka. Bosk, Boba, Jango, Padme, Barriss, and Consular. That's Relic 4. Finn, Rose, and Haldo. Zam, Dengar, Greedo, Vader, Gamgard, Wampa. The Tuskens, remaining Phoenix of Hera, Kanan, Sabine. Got Karth, Mission, Zalbar. Stormtrooper Han, L3, Vandor, Chewie. Got Clone Wars Chewie, Veteran Han, Veteran Chewie. CLS Han Chewie. Cody, Clone Sergeant, and ARC Trooper. HK 8886. Ray Jedi Training, BB-8 R2, Lobot Chopper T3. Revan, Jedi Knight Revan with Grandmaster Yoda, Hermit Yoda, Bastila with Juhani and Jolie, Kira with both Landos, Newt with Jordica and Magna Guard, Asajj, Zombie, Acolyte, and Talzin, Daka, and Spirit. So...
You said we use Vader already, right?
Yes, we have used Vader.
Okay. What about Palpatine, Thrawn, Shore Trooper?
We can do that. Palpatine, Thrawn, Shore Trooper. Where are you, short trooper? Let me find him.
Then we got troopers too. You got a good range trooper?
No, I do not.
What about Snow?
Snow I do. Snow's gear 11.
Okay, so Veers, Stark, Snow.
Okay.
What else
So
we got?
Ewoks don't work well in 3v3. The turn meter generation is not the same. So Ewoks actually take a huge hit in 3v3.
Do you have a good Krennic?
No, I do not.
No. I was gonna say Death Trooper, Krennic, and Stormtrooper or Royal Guard. What else do you have left? I mean, Ewoks, right?
We still haven't used 3PO. I'm putting the Triumvirate on a team, so we have Traya, Scion, Nihilus, right? Still have a lot of Sith left, actually. Maul, Savage, Sith Trooper, Chirpa, Wicket, 3PO. I'm willing to do that.
That'd be a good one, yeah. Well, I mean, you could put 3PO somewhere else, though.
I know. Where do you want to put him?
It's
We
like-
don't have a place for 3PO right now.
Yeah, the Ewoks are like the worst place for him. I mean,
Well,
he
Ewoks
doesn't
suck
really
in
get-
3v3.
Yeah, and then with 3PO, you only have Wicket and Chirpa. That's not a lot of damage, even from Wicket. Like, Wicket's the only damage
Yeah.
dealer, really. If you're gonna do Ewoks, I would say, what, Chirpa, Wicket, and Paplu, or
You'd probably need
Yeah.
Elder, honestly.
yeah, but if you need a revive in 3v3, it's already too late, right? I mean, Paplu gets the team going, and Wicket's the damage dealer.
Well, Elder really gets the team going. Because Elder calls
Yeah, true.
Wicket, or Paplu calls Elder in order to get the turn meter gain. So I would
Yeah,
think that
but
what you
yeah.
would want is...
Chirpa,
I would probably
Paplu,
drop
and-
Paplu, actually, and probably say Chirpa, Wicket, Elder.
Yeah,
But it's not
Yeah.
not a good combo. It's just you don't get the turn meter generation at all that the
yeah,
Ewoks
because it's
provide.
not the full 5 team.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. Gosh. What other factions haven't we really touched?
Let's see what I have left. So we do have some Sith. We have leftover First Order. We haven't touched anything with Rogue One. We could do like a Jin Chirrut Baze or something like that, or Old Ben Chirrut Baze, something like that.
Jin would be a good one because then you got the cleanse and the tank
Yeah. So we can do
and the revive.
Jin Chirrut Baze. So that puts like a little bit of a Rogue One team in here.
Offensive control team. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then we still have a lot of Sith. Let's see, what else do we have? So we saw 3PO. We have First Order Stormtrooper. We have a Zeta. Oh, we have the Zeta Farm Boy Luke. That's still available here. Mm-hmm.
Do you have what rebels do you have left?
Let's see. Let's see, what rebels do we have? Old Ben and Wiggs. We can do Old Ben and Wiggs. Okay, I'll put that on. So we still have K2. We have Captain Han, Farm Boy Luke, 3PO, and who else?
Maybe like Farm Boy with Cassian and K2.
Yeah, I don't think... I'm having a hard time finding a place for 3PO.
You still have JTR and everything, right?
Nope, JTR's with BB-8 and R2.
And we got CLS Han and Chewie.
Mm-hmm.
What else would
You could do Cassian and Ahsoka. Didn't she steal the buffs? Or she steals buffs from the enemies? I haven't played with her forever.
Yeah. But, so you want to separate Cassian with K2? They're getting a suggestion of Farm Boy Luke, 3PO, and Captain Han.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah, you're basically just trying to keep Captain Han alive. We can do that.
She can revive.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but I would say you sort of need a healer on there.
Yeah, you probably do. What about Maul, Savage, and Sith Trooper?
Yeah, Maul, Savage, and any Sith.
Yeah, we'll put Trooper there because he's still left over, so this should be a decent team at the top. We've used Hermit Yoda and we've used Watt Stings. I'll show you guys the remaining characters.
Have you used
so you guys
Phasma?
can see it. Phasma is still available.
So
I don't
I'll
have a
put
Zeta,
Phasma,
but Phasma's still there.
I'll put Phasma, Stormtrooper, and what other 4-star did you have?
Officer. TIE Pilot. Not special, just regular. But he's TIE Pilot's only gear 10. Officer is gear 11 and modded with speed.
Because he's going to be assisting.
Mm-hmm. So Vandor is on the Stormtrooper Han team with L3. Oh, I know you said that team a while ago. What L73? You're just going through everything to try and see how we were going to do this Sith.
Either one of those is fine.
We'll do Officer because he's higher in gear.
That's fine.
What do you have left for 3PO?
Stings wants to do it for science. Hermit, Yoda, Watt, and 3PO. Will the team just instantly fall over?
Do it. See what happens.
Do you guys want to try it?
I say yes.
If you guys want to try it, we have to replace some teams here. So
No, you get a fat L.
Oh, but yeah, I don't care. I hate 3v3. If I get trapped in Carbonite, I'll be happy, but I'm not gonna like not
Or
do. But
do Padme, 3PO, and Shock T.
but my Shock T isn't ready. That's the problem.
So she doesn't need to be.
Try it in GW right now.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Well, I can't go in undermanned in GW.
You can. I go 3v5
sure?
all the time.
You sure? I thought it gives an error. Let me see. No, okay. Let's see. There was a game mode that it didn't let me. I can't. Oh, it was the events. That's where it wasn't letting me. I was trying to do an event with just Malik solo, and it wouldn't let me. So I had to put in stuff. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so we're looking at Watt, Hermit, Yoda, and 3PO. Okay, hold on. So let's go to Separatist. Put Watt. And then we'll go to Jedi, do Hermit, Yoda, and then Rebels, and do 3PO. Okay, let's see what happens here. See, this is for science. Yep. That's like the greatest thing ever. Oh my god. I want to do that again. Hold on. I'm going to go back to Galactic War. Hold on. Will it let me do it again? Do I still have those characters? They didn't technically die. Oh, yes, it's still available. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Okay, come on. Here we go. Let's see what happens. Oh, we're on it. Oh, they're gone. I'm trying to see what's happening to their turn meter too, because I'm trying to see whether or not the opponents are actually gaining any turn meter, or whether it's just happening before. Oh, they're gaining turn meter. They might. I wonder if they'll be able to get a turn.
You can also put in BB-8 and just wiggle with them.
I don't think but BB-8 doesn't leave the combat, right?
Yeah, he doesn't leave.
Yeah, we just won't leave combat, people. All right, let's see what happens here. Oh, they're still not going. They should have full turn meter, though. Hold on. They should have full turn meter by now. Are they still not getting priority even with full turn meter?
Well, I saw
Mace's
turn
not.
meter went to 0.
Yeah. Clone Sergeant just now had full turn meter at the start, and then at the start of his turn, it went to 0, and all my guys escaped. Because it's doing a check at the start of every turn. So there you go. So they all just ran away. So there's the science experiment for the day. Yeah, my Watt has a Zeta. So yeah.
Hey guys, I gotta get running for work.
All right. See ya, Xylo.
Yeah, good day.
All right, let's see what else we have here for 3v3 squads. Okay. So we're just basically trying to round out these, and then we'll figure it out. Okay, so we have... I don't know. We don't have a lot left now for teams. I mean, we have some random leftover Jedi. We have some random Empire. I mean, all the major characters are already gone off my roster. We could do Tarkin.
Sort by Galactic Republic.
Galactic Republic? Okay.
Let's see who has leads.
Qui-Gon, Mace, Ayla, Ima-Gun-Di. So we have 3 of them with the lead there. Qui-Gon, Mace, and Ima-Gun-Di. We have Eth, who has a lead but kind of sucks. Lumi, Plo Koon, Kit Fisto doesn't. Shakti, who I need to gear. Jedi Knight Guardian, and Cup.
You have Zeta on Qui-Gon?
No, I do not.
You can go old school. Qui-Gon, Lumi, and
Ayla?
Eth?
Eth? Okay.
I would put Ayla on Ima-Gundi's team since
For the counterattacking?
For the counterattacking.
Okay. So we'll do Qui-Gon, Ayla, and Eth, and then we'll do what? Ima-Gun-Di, Ayla, and Plo Koon?
Yeah, Plo or Mace, because Mace has the Dispel. And then Shakti has a Dispel also.
Plo Koon is a Dispel on his basic, though. So I love him on Ima-Gun-Di.
But it's a chance.
Yeah, but it's like a 50% chance, so if he gets triggered a couple of times, he's usually pretty good. Well, we can do Mace. Find a use for Mace here. Okay. We have Tuskens. My Tusken loss sucked, though. Where's my Tuskens? You'll see him here in a second. Where are they? I put them in here. There they are. My Tuskens suck. I have not worked on my Tuskens at all.
Hers would disapprove.
I know. Let's see, what else do we have? We could do Tarkin, Magma Guard, and Death Trooper. So with the speed from Tarkin, Magma Trooper could do an AoE turn meter removal. Death Trooper could do an AoE and reduce all cooldowns. Maybe this would get off to a good start. Give this one a shot. But we're pretty much out of like normal teams at this point.
Thrawn, Shore Trooper,
Thrawn is
Range
out.
Trooper.
Thrawn is out, and I don't have a good range trooper. And short trooper is also on the team. So this is why, by the way, I understand some people like it because you think about 3v3 a little bit differently. But this is why I don't like 3v3. We built our entire game on looking at 5v5 and trying to figure out the synergies and working on the teams. Now we're breaking up threes. It's not even like you're going from 6 to 3. It's also from it's the fact that it's going from 5 to 3, which means that you're going from having it's not even like 50% that you can split evenly in 2 teams. You're going to 60%, leaving 40% and just kind of throwing everything off. This is why I'm not a fan of 3v3. I think it's an abomination in this game, but that's the way they're going because apparently 5v5 is not enough for them. I don't understand the reason for 3v3, but it is what it is.
I think I'm going to go for the Trapped in Carbonite title this time around.
We'll see how this first round goes and whether or not I even bother afterwards, because, again, I don't like 3v3, but I also like having fun with different defenses, so if I lose everything, I don't give a crap. So that's why I want to just test out defenses. If I don't get the Trapped in Carbonite, I don't really care, but... Abomination is as strong as the Hulk. Yeah, it's not wrong. All right, let's do some questions here. If you guys had any questions answered or questions asked, let me see if there's any in here so we can start running through those. Hideous question. What impact will the Journey bundle have on current and future mythic versions of our legendary events? They basically seem to have put the development of mythic versions off to the side, although we're still supposed to get some based on the calendar, but now you have access to all of these events all of the time with no reward. So if the issue was just wanting to play it, then they gave that to you, but if the issue was trying to get extra rewards, then yeah, that's pretty much gone. I don't know if they're going to be making any more mythic now that they give us access to everything. Darth Hideous question, I just bought the new Hyperdrive bundle. Which character should I put a half my Zeta on? Save it. There you go.
Wait, Hideous bought the pack?
No, he didn't. He's trolling. He's trolling about the half a Zeta. Just ignore Hideous. OB-John72 question, can you get Hans Falcon at any time once you have the bounty hunter ships? So effectively, yes. So if we go to the journey, so you go to the objectives, you go to the journey guides, I believe the Millennium Falcon is available at all times. Where are you, Millennium? There it is. And go to activity, and yeah, see? So you can you can make sure that you're meeting the requirements, and then you can go ahead and go for it. What the hell? Oh, I forgot that this was any capital ship that you could use. I totally forgot that it was any 7-star capital ship. So there you guys go. So yes, you can do it. Let's see. Next one is Sting's question. I just unlocked 7-star Padme and Darth Revan yesterday. I was thinking about leveling Padme for progression towards gas, but since my guild is so far on the light side TOTB, should I just focus on my Darth Revan? It's an interesting question. What are you currently using in Arena? Would be my question. Because I would focus on whatever helps you in Arena first. And then I would work on Padme. I think of the two, if Arena wasn't a factor, I would go with Padme. Specifically for the reason that you said, which is that it impacts your gas event. But otherwise, I think I would go with Darth Revan if it improves your Arena. So it's kind of it's a hard to answer question. You said you're using Jedi Knight Revan. Where are you getting Stings in Arena? Deadpool Kyle, your question is still coming up. I think you put your question after, so yours is coming up here. I'll get to Deadpool Kyle's question, then come back, Sting, so you can... You're getting into the hundreds? Okay. So, I mean, that's pretty good. If you think Darth Revan is going to be an improvement for you, then I think I would go with Darth Revan. Oh, actually... No, let me ask this. How close are you to getting Malik versus how close are you to getting Gas besides Padme? Because Malik is important to get as well. So if you're closer to getting Malik than Gas, I would focus on getting Darth Revan first. Because it sounds like you already have your Jedi Knight Revan team already set. You might already have your other stuff set. So I think you're in a better position to go after Malik if your characters are better off there. Because Padme, I'm assuming the rest of your Galactic Republic and your droids are a lot farther away. So that would be my guess, Stings. We can look at your roster specifically if you want to link it in Discord, and I'll take a look at it. But just in general, my assumption based on where you are and what you're stating makes me sound that your droids and your Galactic Republic are not quite there yet for you to get Gas, even if it shows up and you have Padme ready. But you have a better chance for Malik, and so I would focus on getting a 7-star Malik because he is really important as well. Let's see. Deadpool Kyle question: who's happy to have 3 weeks of territory deployment? Since the last TB was craptastic, we have light side next week, then the week in the first week, yeah. So this was something I was discussing yesterday too. Yeah, so they said starting January, we're returning back to our regular schedule. They're replacing Dark Side GOTB with Light Side this month, and then if we return to regular schedule on January, then we're going to have a Light Side GOTB to kick off the month, unless they change it. So we're basically going to have 3 Light Side GOTBs in a row. What is the benefit of that? Well, we are official beta testers for their releases, right? So we have 3 light side GOTBs that we're going to be releasing to basically test for them, which is part of why the reason why the movement to do Hoth TB is growing in strength amongst a lot of people, because it's ridiculous what they're planning on having us do. But on the other side of it, the rewards are a whole lot better on light side GOTB, even with just deployment. If you can get 45 stars, the equivalent payout, and again, equivalent is kind of a little bit deterministic on your guild, because there is some variance. You get more get 1 with Hoth TB. You get more crystals with Hoth TB. You get a lot more get 2 with GOTB, and the amount of the amount of get 2 you get with GOTB, in my opinion, makes it a lot better to do light side GOTB. If you're able to get 45 stars in Hoth TB, it's kind of the equivalent to me of right around 5 or 6 stars in light side GOTB. So it depends on where you are and what you're able to get, but that would be my point of equivalency. And if you think that you can get more than that, I would go with light side GOTB for the rewards alone. But if any of you guys want to make a point against CG about how asinine this is and how they really haven't addressed the fact that we're missing out on watch shards now for a total of about 1.5 months because they messed up light side GOTB, then go with Hoth. Think it will send a message that their latest game mode actually is worthless. And the number of attempts on the missions, I think, is going to go down, so nobody really wants to play it. I mean, that's all we can do. They don't listen to the fact that we think that their content is kind of silly. They don't know how to manage it. They don't know how to test it. If they're not going to listen to us, then there's really no other options for us besides that. Buzzsaw VG question: how long will CG have to wait to release the new character names so they won't consider it a spoiler? Chances are this is not going to be planned for release until January. I would guess somewhere in the very early bits of January is when we're going to get the more official stuff. Or during Christmas. Agree. It's either going to be during the Christmas week, like right after Christmas, at least 1 week of the movie being out, I would say. Right, Grim? I would say no sooner than a week.
Yeah. Well, I get a feeling we'll get the characters when you see the toys drop, which will be Christmas.
Yeah. Well,
because they want to cash in on that ASAP.
To be fair, the toys are already out for release. The Rise of Skywalker. I've already seen a whole bunch of Funkos and stuff of characters I have never seen before, and they're all related to Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, well, okay.
They've been out for a while. Like, they have the Funko already of the Broken Mask, Kylo. They have a few other characters already in there that you can get. Yeah, the toys are already out. I actually went to Target earlier in order to run an errand, and they have the red glued together Kylo mask available for purchase as a toy.
Oh, okay. Well, I sit corrected.
Yeah. So I would guess a week to give people enough time to see the movie in the first week, and then they'll release it. Because one of the things is they have to strike while the iron is hot, right? So when people see the movie, they're going to look for it, and they're going to want to see something from the movie, which would mean probably they want to look at like Hux minimally, right? But then I would say about a week. That's probably what we're looking at. Yeah, Slash Fan Rose, they're probably timing that all to the same point, right? About a week after the movie is when the marquees should be farmable, although Hux is going now, or like farmable. I don't think they'll be farmable then, because that's when they have to move into crystals. If you're considering farmable moving into regular shipments, then yes. If you're considering farmable being on a node or in a store outside of a crystal cost, then no. Just depends on how you're defining farmable, because people define farmable a little different. Well, Paul, Baby Yoda has a separate reason. They didn't care about the spoilers with regards to episode 9. Favreau cared about the spoilers about Baby Yoda. So he wanted nothing planned for Baby Yoda, because if anyone was starting to manufacture Baby Yoda stuff, then word would have gotten out. So Favreau wanted nothing about Baby Yoda to be known by anyone. So it was a little bit of a different approach for Baby Yoda. But if you notice now, they have everything up for sale, even though it's a pre-order for like March, April, and May. And I bought stuff. I bought like $100 worth of Baby Yoda stuff. So it is definitely something that they are trying to strike, but they didn't want to give away anything. So, well, episode 9 merchandise isn't, in all honesty, I've seen the episode 9 merchandise. There's nothing special about it. If you were going to buy it, you would buy it anyways, and then if not, then you're not going to. Oh, you guys want to see some mod depression? Okay, I'll do something. I don't have a lot, but what we can do, so I've been farming speed mods because they actually doubled up mod challenges. And so since they doubled up mod challenges, hopefully you guys are farming mods. And we can take a look at the mods. I farmed a bunch here today and I haven't leveled them up. So let's see how the mods go. And we can take a look at it here. So, no, I don't want to go here. Okay, so let's filter unassigned speed sets. Let's see. So we didn't get any golds, purples. Okay, we have some blues here. So let's see if we get any speed here. We'll take it to 6. And no speed, so we'll sell that. Take this to 6 and no speed. We'll go ahead and sell that. We have some greens here, so we'll take these to 9. Nope. This one, accuracy, we'll take it to 9 and see if we can get a speed secondary on this. And we do not. Okay, so now we're down to the gray mods, and we have a lot of gray mods. Let's go ahead and sell the 1 dots or the 4 dots, because we don't want those. Oh, actually, no, this one. So this one was a 4 dot that came to me as a purple, and I actually leveled it and got to 14 speed. So I may as well save that even as a 4 dot. 14 speed is not shabby. I'm going to lock that just in case, because otherwise I might accidentally sell it. I don't want to sell this one. Okay, let's go ahead and see if we can get speed secondary on this one, and we do. We got 4 speed. Okay, so that's one thing to save up and slice later. Let's go ahead and get to 12. Nope. Let's try again here. Nope. Try again. Nope. Yeah, this is not going great with the speed. Okay, we got a 5 secondary. Save that for slicing later. Nope. Yeah, it's kind of like double mod depression. It really is. Let's see. No speed on this. And no speed on this. Try again. No speed.
Okay, guys, I gotta go get ready for work.
All right.
So I will catch you later.
All right. See you, Grim.
All right, later, man.
All right. Still slicing away here, trying to see what I can get for secondaries. Nothing. I don't know if I've done my mod energy. Oh, 5 speed. Okay, keep that. Let's go to here. Oh, we got speed again. Okay, so we're getting some speed secondaries here. Okay, so not terrible so far. We got some 4s, we got some 5s. I mean, we're getting speed secondaries here. If I haven't done my mod refresh, then we'll do those too. Oh, speed. Okay, take that. And then go here. See what we get. And no speed. We're down to 5 more mods here. And then we'll see if I did a refresh, then we'll try and grab some more. No. No. And yay. Okay, got 5 speed on this one. Yeah, it was a crit damage primary, so that's nice. See what we get over here. Yay, 4 speed. Okay, so we're getting some speeds on these grays that we'll have to slice up here. And then the last one before we do a sell, and no speed. Okay, so now we can sell, and I filter by speed set and sort by speed, and then we can start selling all of these. Basically, if they're level 12, I know I can sell them. If they're level 9 and green, I can sell them. 6 and blue, I can sell. I can sell the 3 purple. This one has speed. See, this one has 8 speed. I don't need that. 8 speed, don't need that. How am I saving this one? Oh, it hit twice. It's a 9-speed green. Yeah, I do want to save that one. That one. Okay, there we go. Okay. Did I do my mod energy refreshes already? Let's see if I go to speed. And yeah, I already did them today. There you go. So I did get some. I don't have anything to slice it though. Oh, fun thing for later, by the way. The mail is 5 hours and 9 minutes away from expiring. So I might do a live stream around 6 p.m. where we can watch as my mail disappears. Because we can see what happens when the mail actually expires. Isn't that exciting, Shadow? I think it's a little more entertaining than paint drying.
Just a little.
Just a little. Just a little more entertaining than paint drying. Just saying. It's a celebration. You're gonna be what?
It's gonna convert it to like a Zeta mat.
Oh god, that would be the greatest thing ever if like the one credit turns into a Zeta mat. All right, hold on. Ouchie's telling me to yell at the guild because we have people that didn't put in defenses yet. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what we need. How short are we? I think most of this should be filled up, right? Yeah, it's almost all filled. Okay. I don't care. Let's see. What teams do I have on defense still? That I can.
I bought the pack. I bought the Hyperdrive pack.
Why?
Because it had some good stuff in it.
Just the mats, really? For $100?
Well, I mean, it had the but it's more than 10 mats. Apparently, it unlocks like all these extra challenges. And like I got an extra 2 mats, and then you get enough energy or enough what is it? One of the tokens that you can buy 2.5 extra mats on the Zeta stuff, and then a whole bunch of crystals, like all these challenges that it opened up was like 50 crystals, 100 crystals, 100 crystals, like 50 Vader shards and 15 Han shards. I'm like, I don't know where all this extra stuff came from, but so I was like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, it's not bad if you're getting that much.
And then I was able to take, like a couple people that I had at 11 to 12. And so, I'm still hoarding everything else because see how Hux will be and the other trooper.
Yeah.
What about these refined crystal caches? Have you seen these? The flash cell ones?
Yeah. I mean, not entirely sure how I feel about those though. All right. There you go. We're done.
I put a Zeta on Shakti lead today. She was useful in Lightside GOTB as a lead, so
yeah.
I figure the health and protection regen is something that might be needed. So
yeah,
still waiting to put my rose one on. If that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Am I staying in? I'll get back to questions. Am I staying in the stream to do general hugs? I won't stay in the stream, but I will stream it. I'll stream it in half an hour because I have to do a little bit of work here, and then I can stream it again at 2 o'clock. So I'll create another event, and we can do general hugs. So we'll start wrapping up here. So I have like half an hour to at least do some work. We'll see what questions we still have left. Who we already answered that. The GBA called Brute. He better be able to, otherwise that's gonna just be broken as hell. Felipe Minakuchi question: anyone know about this GP bugs? Any news? Yeah, I don't know anything about it. The one that you were talking about, there was another issue that they mentioned about the GP changing, and everyone's GP seems to have increased. I don't know if that's part of this or not, so we'll have to see. Tilo Mad question: what's better for Ahsoka, offense or crit damage sets? Which do you use on your snips, Shadowbell?
Let me look her up. I have offense set.
Yeah, that would be my guess too. I don't think there's a lot of... She gets crit damage bonus, but I don't think the crit damage bonus is worthwhile enough for it. So, I would say, I would go with offense.
I have her at Relic 5, and her damage is 7136 with crit chance of 101.
So, yeah.
41.8, yeah.
I think I would go offense with her. Crit damage if you don't have anything else, so that would be like the second best, but yeah. That would be my guess. All right. Let's see. Which other questions are I missing? So I stopped there, got there. Felipe, is it confirmed 3v3 GAC? No, it hasn't been confirmed yet. Minato, can we see your GP? My GP? Yeah. Oh. Whoops. Oh, yeah, I accidentally opened it on my phone for a second. Okay, let me open this back up here, and then I'll show you guys. Yeah, my GP is like 5.1 million.
I thought it was 5.4.
5.4?
I thought that's what I saw earlier.
It shouldn't be. 5.4, I think, was the one that I showed of the guy in Fleet Arena.
Oh, yeah, that's when you open up Fleet. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, mine is 5.1. It actually was much less than 5. It was close. It was like 5.09 or something. And after the update, it went above 5.1. So, yeah, I don't know what they did, but they increased the GP somehow for everyone.
I'm a little under 6.
Telling you. I love Grande, but I just love the fact that Grande is so whaley sometimes in his answers. Like yesterday, they were asking if the $100 pack is worth it, and his response was, oh, "If you're gonna spend $100, why not spend 1,000 and just buy an account?" Seriously, Grande. Yeah, no. Just God. Sometimes I don't understand Grande. Like that's actually his advice. Grande is an anomaly.
Doing this for so long and playing and putting as much money as I put into it as well as Grande, but
damn, how the hell you're right. How the hell did I end up at 5.3? I was at 5.1 this morning.
Yeah, I thought you were almost 5.4.
I was 5.1 this morning. I was like 5.14 or something like that. The hell? What the hell's going on with my GP? There's no way I'm 5.4.
Let me refresh mine. Maybe it took me over 6.
I feel like they changed something with the GP on everyone.
You just had like where it was checking updates, so I wonder if there was an update that dropped, like a little push or something.
Yeah, hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna go to Fleet. I'm gonna go to Fleet Arena. I'm gonna refresh. Okay. Let me go back and see if my GP somehow changed. No, it's the same, but somehow mine is... That's really weird. Yeah, I noticed people's GP was increasing by about that, like 200,000, somewhere between 100 and 300,000, everyone's GP increased. But I don't know what caused it. They revalued something, and I don't have like the old details in order to figure that out. Actually, I may. Hold on. Let me check right now. I'm going to try and do this as quickly as I can. Yeah. So GG still has my stuff from yesterday. Oh, and GG is down?
Let me see.
It looks like GG is down right now.
I mean, my GG opened up.
It opens up to the main profile, but then click characters.
Let's see. I just clicked my...
I'm getting an error every time I click on a character. Oh, wait, hold on. Now it's loading? Okay, there's loading. But it takes me to...
see my...
What the hell? It took me to a Patreon page.
No, my GG
Yeah, it says 404.
From yesterday.
My GG from
mine
yesterday is 5.1 million.
See, mine's 5.95, and today mine's 5.96.
That's because we can do a comparison here. Hold on, let me see if I can. Let me see what mine loads. If I can load it up on here, so you guys can see, because it's the ship GP. It's 100% the ship GP. I'll show you guys here.
Yeah, my ship GP yesterday was 2.46.
Yep, mine went up about 300,000 in ships. So let me see if you guys can see this here. Okay, so there you guys hopefully can see this, right? So that's my my page, and if you look at my ship GP, my ship GP is 2,041,979, right? And then if you look at what it is right now, it is 2,329,000.
Wow.
So it increased my ship GP. My character GP is exactly the same. Character GP is still 3,060,037. That's exactly the same as my current character. My ship's GP went up, and I'm trying to see if I can get to the individual ships to see. Okay, let's take a look and see where the increase is. Okay, so you guys should be able to see Han, right? So if I go to my Han, see, this is what I'm getting. I'm still getting like the 404 not found thing. So I can't get to it. But it's 100% the ships. They did something to ships. So, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. My ships went up also.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we looked at that earlier, Revenator. We saw that the top one has constantly changing ship GP. We saw that. Shit. We can do a comparison to see if that's happening in Arena, but I think it's something to do with their ship GP. So let's take a look here. Yeah. This is Arena.
Yeah, mine went up 323.
Yeah, Arena stays the same, but the Fleet Arena does not. I am on the lunch Zoom, Rooster. What are you talking about? Shadow and I are both on the lunch Zoom.
Well, see, now it's weird because now my GP in my stats is different than, because now it's saying my GP in my stats profile is 6.2. Where if I look at it on my character screen, it's 5.9.
On your character screen? Oh, here. Let me see here. Yeah.
Like if you click.
Yeah, mine still says 5.1 million. Yeah, and ships. Yeah. They're changing something with the calculations of the ships, or they just can't add. And we've seen them not be able to add and count before, so. I'm trying to see if I still can't get to a ship. Yeah, GG is busted. Actually, let me try something to see if it's still working behind the scenes here. I'm gonna try something on my end. This is now science, people. We are trying to figure out science and figure out what's going on with GG here. So I'm gonna try and go to a service that is set up for us to do like TW and whatnot, and see if it pulls the information from GG right now. Where's my spreadsheet? There it is. Let's see if the spreadsheet works. Okay. All right, and come on, reload button. Where are you? There you go. And let's refresh. Okay, I'm running a script that one of my guildies ran that we use in order to get our TW data. And it looks like it's working. So let me filter by me. Actually, my account is not... Oh, it's only on certain accounts. Interesting. Okay. It looks like it's not on all accounts anyways, because my account is not pulling up, but other guildies are. So let's try a different account. Ouchie, I'm going to pull your alts account for a second. So I'm going to try and go to... I'm going to refresh this here. See if this turns back up.
What the hell? On my GG page.
There you go.
It said
me
I had
see if-
79 Zetas, and I hit the refresh, and now it says I have 96.
Yeah, something is weird. Hold on. Let me go to my guild page. Let me find Ouchie, because mine is not working, but I think Ouchie's is. I can go to ships. Nope. Now it's an internal error. What the hell? Okay. So GG is not working right now because I think everything is broke. Did it? I don't know what else to say. It looks like it's broke. Did it? Yeah. So no, it's not just your alt, Ouchie. It's everyone. I'm trying another account from ours too, and it's doing the same thing. It's just broken.
I think there's something wrong with Arena also. I think because I just faced the guy that I always beat. That's like a 5-star Malik and a Gear 12 Sith Trooper, and like he beat my fully Zeta, fully relicked Shock T team. Like
yeah. I don't think it just broke GG though, McTweet. That's the thing. So GG is bringing up all the errors, right? But the errors are coming because GG still has our old stats. And somehow we have this massive increase in ship GP. Like ship GP is increased by like 300,000 on mine. So there's something else going on. And see, even if you look on this screen, right? My GP is 5.3, almost 5.4 million. If I go to the character screen, it's 5.1 at the top. And 5.1 is currently what's on GG. So I don't know what's going on here. Like there's something wrong somewhere, but it looks like it's somewhere in CG's area, and then GG, which is trying to pull the information, is getting a bunch of errors. But I have I'm going to check something on Ouchies here. We'll do a quick comparison, because my spreadsheet was able to pull information. So I'm trying to see if Ouchie is here. I think Ouchie, I saw her. Yeah, Ouchie's here. Okay, there we go. And then I can find ships. Okay, so I have a GG pull of the data that I have. Let me take a look at Ouchie. So let me go to my guildies. We're doing this for science, people.
I'm jumping off, man.
All right.
I'll go get some lunch.
All right.
Y'all have a good one.
See you, Shadow.
Later.
All right, so let's take a look at TIE Silencer. So TIE Silencer has a power of 70,951. And on GG, let me clear this here. And Silencer, the GP is listed as 67,029. So Ouchie gained about 3,900 GP. Yeah, Ouchie, you gained 3,900 GP on your TIE Silencer. Did you do anything to your Kylo or anything since yesterday? Yeah, it's 100% a ship increase. And I'm trying to figure out what the ship increase is. I can't break it down a lot. Yep, so 67,029 is what GG has. But you can see what I'm seeing right here. That your ship suddenly is listed as 70,951. I'm going to go in again and see if it changes. It's not. Let me go back. I'm going to go all the way out. I'm going all the way back to the home screen. And we're going to go to guild, manage. Let's go to ouchies again. Yes, that is exactly what I asked her, Revenator. Yep, 70,951. So there was like a 3,900 increase on this. Let's see if we can figure out some comparison, right? Because this is a relict character. Let's find one that's not relict and see if there was any change. So Umbaran is 9429. And if I look at Ouchie's Umbaran, let's see what Umbaran is on GG, 9429. Okay, so the base on these are exactly the same. Let's take a look at a gear 12. Let's go to slave 1. So slave 1 is 49,098. Because this might be an impact. My guess right now is that it's an impact of relics. Nope. So gear 12, Boba, on this one, it says 47,110 on GG and in the game, but it's 49,000 on slave 1 right now when I look at her account. So it might have to do with gearing, right? So this is a difference of let's see, less than 2,000 though. This is just about a 2,000 increase. So we saw it with relics, right? Your relic character went up quite a bit. This one is gear 12 and only went up about 2,000. Let's take a look at one that is less geared with only a single pilot to make it easier. Let's take a look at Poe. So Poe, in game right now, when I'm looking at it, is 33,361. Let's take a look at Poe on my sheet. And it is 3336. Okay, so here is the same. We're looking at the exact same on Poe, and Poe is currently gear, 7? So let's go up to a different gear level. Let's go to Cad Bane. Cad Bane is currently 34,661. If I look at Cad Bane, this is Xanadu Blood. Xanadu Blood is the same amount. So we're up to gear 10 and not seeing a difference. So it may be something with the gear 12 pieces. It might be just your gear 12 pilots. Let's look at it. Let's find a gear 11. So here we go. Imperial TIE Fighter. Let me look at the Imperial TIE Fighter on my sheet. Imperial TIE Fighter. Nope. Gear 11 changed it. Imperial TIE Fighter before was 42,355. Now it's 44,709. So it's an increase of 2,400 on this one. So I think gear 11 may be the issue. Let's find another. Let's look at Akbar. Let's look at Capital Ship. So this is a lower gear. Yep, I'll check those in a second too, Ouchie. So Home 1 is 35,808. And it's a gear 9 character. I would assume that the power is the same. It is not. The power actually is 34,908. So you actually gained just about 1,000 power on your capital ship. Let's check Hyena. Okay, so if we look at Hyena, your Hyena is exactly the same on my sheet as it is on there. Let's take a look at Vulture. See, Vulture Droid on my sheet is exactly the same. So the pilotless ones do not appear to be modified. Yeah, Rayrock, it's all with the ships. We're trying to figure out what the ship issue is. and I have a potential idea. I'm going to check something right now. We're going to go back to Ouchie's account, but what I want to do, and you can see, like, my guild GP is constantly fluctuating for, I think, no reason right now. Let me see. What are the... No, Vulture Droid is here. I'm wondering if it has to do with the characters in the Hyperdrive bundle. No, but Cad Bane was there, so we saw the change. I'm looking at all the ships right now, Graham. We went through a bunch of different ships with different pilots and everything. There isn't necessarily a clear reasoning as to why they went up. Who is a pilot that is not on this list? Well, we saw Umbaran. And Umbaran didn't have any change. So there's something wrong with the calculation, right? So here's a quick thing just to show you guys. If you go to your stats page, your total ship GP is going to be increased. Kind of inconsistently with a lot of the stuff, right? But your ship GP is increased somewhere in the neighborhood of 100,000 to what appears to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about 400,000. But if you go to your characters tab, you'll see at the top your galactic power is exactly the same. Right, so I don't know what's correct. Oh, this just brings up a question. Let's see, what is my guild GP listed as right now? 218, 390, 635. Oh, we have one person that's not there. I'm wondering what our reward GP is listed as. Where does it? It's details, right? Or stats? No. Summary, where is it? Where is the number of queued? Oh, they don't show you anymore? It used to show you the amount of GP that you had queued. I guess it doesn't show it anymore. No, it doesn't show me where my GP is. Oh, it's at the top. I'm completely missing it. Sorry. Yeah, it's at the top. I thought it was somewhere here. Ugh. So, yeah, so 200 and... No, this can't be right. It can't be right. Because we're only missing one person, and that's a drop of 15 million. Okay, here we go. Let's see. Do we have a client restart? Let's see what happens in the client restart. I'm not sure exactly how this is working. We'll take a look. Maybe they fixed it, or they increased the GP everywhere. Gino, that's what we're planning, right? So we pretty much knew that they were going to increase the GP for everyone. I'll switch over here while the game is loading, so it's not just a boring screen. But we knew that they were going to increase the GP for everyone in order to make Lightside GOTB easier. We thought it was going to be tied in with a level cap. So it's a little bit different now that they're doing that. So we'll have to see what they're doing here, because this is a little weird. The game is still loading, so we'll see what happens here. But I want it to stop, but this is kind of a weird issue that's been going on. Okay, let's see what happens here. There's no mail. Let's see if they posted anything. Did they post something about the update? Okay, let's take a look. Nope. 5.3 is still here. We'll go to my character screen. Still says 5.1, so they didn't fix anything with that. Let's go into TW here. Oh, look, my GP, the guild GP dropped again. Okay, so we saw 204 million here. If we go into, not here, I wanted to go into the TB or TW. Does it say anywhere here what the GP is? I don't think so. No, it doesn't say anything here. If I go out and go to rewards, yeah. There's no way one person dropped us from 204 or from 218 to 204. There's no chance that we dropped 14 million because one person didn't join up. Because we have 49 people in the guild, and our guild GP is listed as 218. Zero chance of us going down 14 million because of that. Did they really roll back the Hux? Really? You know what this means, though? This is perfect. Because at 6 o'clock, I can start a stream, do the Hux event, and the best time, look at this timer, see? 4 hours and 6 minutes. And we can do the Hux event, and then 4 hours and 39 minutes. We can watch my mail expire. We can have a fun 6 p.m. stream because we can do Hux, and then we can watch my mail expire. Yay! Yeah, see? 4 hours and 39 minutes on my mail, and 4 hours and 6 minutes for Hux. Yeah, it's not surprising. That's awesome if they did do it for me, Decepticons. I would be happy. Yeah, the 540,000 isn't surprising. I mean, we can go to Fleet Arena and just watch. I refresh some of these. Oh, they fixed the changing. Danilo, they fixed it. Look at the last one. The GP doesn't change now. So they fixed whatever the issue is with the GP. With the GP changing of that. So that's done. So that's at least good. Now the question is, why are... Really? The GP still... Did you update? They just put out an update, Jesse. I don't know if you tested. I just got the update, and now... Oh, wait, no, now it's changing. I got lucky. It just changed on me. There we go, see? So it's changing between, I think, the old and the new. Now it's just changing between two values. The last time it was changing with everything. Now you can see, look, 57841. 57057. It's just changing between those two. So for some reason, there's a change. But it is changing. You guys just saw it. It's not as frequently, though, but there is something going on that's causing it to change again. Let's go out. And we'll go back in here, and we'll take a look again. But it looks like it's still not fixed, but it's better. It's a little more consistent now. Well, no, that's not what we were looking at, Jesse. If you go back and watch, the first person didn't change, but his power changed. His number on his power actually changed from to this. It was a bug that was happening earlier, that even though the last person was the same, his power was changing every time we refreshed. And they fixed it now for the most part, but we just saw a change at that as well, where the person didn't change, but the GP changed. So it's still not 100%. Yeah. It used to change every time. Now it's not changing every time. It's a lot more consistent. It looks like it's maybe... Yeah, there we go. We just saw it change again. Yeah, so it's still buggy. Not as bad, but still buggy. So, who knows? We know this game can't count. We know this game can't add. So, yeah. I don't know what to make of the GP change. We tried to trace down the GP change, and I don't know what to make of it. There doesn't seem to be any consistency with the changes whatsoever. Let me check if GG is working again. No. It can't, well, no, it can't multiply, but it can definitely divide guilds, good old Maurice. It definitely knows how to divide. All right, let me see if there's any update. If I go to my profile here, if I can actually load it. Okay, let me go to my characters. Nope, still 404s and 500s on GG. GG is not working for everyone. Try to go to your ships and see if it works. My GP, no, I can show you guys. My GG is still showing my old GP. Oh, no, I can bring it up right now, actually. Because I had it set up. Let me reset this here, because it should refresh on browser. Active, okay. Oh, let me turn it off and turn it back on, and then you'll see it. There you go. So if I scroll down, my GP is still listed as 5.1, which matches what you see almost to the. Actually, it's exactly. I haven't made any major gear changes. It's exactly what's at the top of my gear screen, but not what's on my character stats sheet. This one shows 5.3. So I'll show you. It matches my character, but you'll see here, my GG still shows the old one. There's my character, which is showing 5.3. GG still showing 5.1. So it's still not working correctly. I don't know what's going on. And I can't get into any of my characters or anything, because when I try, it gives me either a 404 or a 500 error. Yep, they pushed back the Hux event another 4 hours, which means, once again, fun news. We can do a 6 p.m. stream, and then right after the Hux event, we can watch my mail expire. We can watch me give away 1 credit back to CG. I hope it returns to sender. Been saving this now for a week, waiting for it to expire. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We tried going through Ouchie's account and doing a comparison, and it's just, there doesn't seem to be any particular thing that we can identify with the ships. It's 100% the ships. My character GP is exactly the same. My ship GP has changed. Ship GP is increased by 300,000 roughly, 290,000. So it's definitely ship GP. We did find some that are increased. The pilotless ships did not seem to be increased, or characters at gear 1. There are some characters that also didn't trigger any GP change, so it's really weird. So I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of hard to say what's exactly happening here, but CG can't add. That's pretty much what it is. This game is unable to add correctly. The weird thing I don't get, and we've had this discussion before, why are these two things referencing different variables? Like, if you have your galactic power here, right? Why is it referencing a different variable that adds up your galactic power here? I don't understand why the same value isn't being used for both. Like, if they were both off, we would have at least had a question. Why is one the old one and one is the new one? Like, that seems kind of stupid from basic programming. Like, you should have everything referencing the same variables as much as possible, especially when you have something like this, which is just a common stat for the sum of the ships and the sum of the characters. Like, how are they getting different values for this? I am so lost on how they code things. Because I can't think of a situation where I would ever try to recalculate instead of defining a variable and then calling it to populate this. So I don't know what the hell is going on here with how they're coding this. Because why these two are different makes no sense to me. This is kind of weird. I mean, yeah, maybe it is because it's CG. I've never heard of coding being done this way. Ever. Like, where you have multiple storages of the exact same variable, so if you accidentally mess up one, you have to update another variable, even though they're pointing to the exact same thing. Like, this doesn't make any sense. So kind of weird, but it is CG. We already know things about them. So, all right. So today we'll have probably a pretty big afternoon of streams. So we will start out probably around 6 o'clock. I'm going to try and make sure I can get dinner and everything done. But at 6 o'clock, we will go ahead and right around 6 o'clock. Don't hold me to 6. It'll be somewhere right in that neighborhood, 6 to 6:30. We will come back and we will do the Hux event. So we'll do that. Then right afterwards, we will watch my mail expire for fun. Oh, I got some rewards. Okay, let me collect those. Oh, we got a full Droid collar. Yay. And let me go ahead and queue up for this. And let me queue up for Sith Raid. So, yeah, so then we'll just watch my mail expire because it's just something fun. And then after that, we'll go ahead and stop that stream. Then for the VIPs, we have your pre-stream for tonight's Wednesday night stream at 7 o'clock. And then at 8 o'clock, all these times are Eastern, by the way. Then we'll go ahead and do our Wednesday night stream. So with that, guys, thank you guys very much for this kind of extended session of the lunch hour. We're going to see what's happening with Ranger. Hopefully Ranger is going to be good to go this evening with the Wednesday night stream. Otherwise, I'll be able to stream that. But either way, we will have a Wednesday night stream for you guys. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day today. And I will hopefully see you this evening. Take care, guys.